Today, I'm going to answer another important questions with regard to people looking for fully funded scholarships to study in the United States of America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Europe, and the rest of the world. And the question is, what level of studies can you get fully funded scholarships? That is a very good question and the most frequent asked by many people. I have some of the details I'm going to explain, but also going to share my personal opinion on that. When I talk about personal opinion, I'll let you know that this is personal opinion. It is not the fact. It's just my experience and my opinion. Majority of scholarships, not all, majority, over 90-something% of scholarships are for graduate studies. And when I say graduate studies, I mean master's degree, doctorate, and sometimes postdoctoral studies. That's majority of scholarships. By graduate, I don't mean postgraduate certificate. I want to just go to study certificate in the United Kingdom. Will I get the full funded? Majority of the scholarships are graduate level, master's, doctorate, and postdoctoral studies. I didn't mention undergraduate studies or bachelor's degree. Why? There are few opportunities for undergraduate studies. I didn't say they are not there. They are there. But fewer countries will have fully funded scholarships for international students. Why is that? I will make a separate video to explain why it is difficult to get scholarships for bachelor's degree. But just you have to know that if you are speaking English, you are limited to the countries which speak English. For bachelor's degree, very few countries, their national languages use English for bachelor's degree. Because if you go to Norway, from kindergarten to bachelor's degree, they are using their own language. You might find 2, 3, 4 programs, maybe they teach them in English. But the larger part is only in their own languages. So that's number one. So for that particular case, you are left with a few countries: United Kingdom, United States, Canada, with the exception of Quebec, Australia, New Zealand. So these are the 5 areas you will be likely to get these scholarships for bachelor's degree because they use English. But if you go to Norway, you have to speak in Norwegian. You go to Sweden, Swedish. You go to Finland, Finnish. You go to German language, Netherlands, Dutch, and so forth. French, you have to speak French. There are few programs, but largely they will be in their own languages, with exception to the few countries which speak English. So that is something you need to know from the start. So if there are few programs, for instance, in the United States, you find priorities given to masters because they give what is called the assistantship. You come to assist with the teaching. You come to assist with the departmental work in the academic setting so that you can be given free tuition, but also to be able to be given stipend for living expenses. But bachelor's degree, very few universities, for instance, in the United States, I talked about Berea College, which gives 100% for international students. So there are very few. Yes, while you are applying for those few universities, usually my personal advice is, obviously, you need to have very good results even if you are applying for bachelor's degree. So don't stop your studies in your country or stop not going to the university while you are looking for scholarships. Because if you apply for school this year, you are planning to go to study in August next year. So don't stop just for one school or one scholarship. What if you don't get? You are not the only one who is looking for these scholarships. So yes, you can apply for bachelor's degree, but also continue with your studies in your country. If you get, you can move to another country. If you don't get, you finish your bachelor degree, and then you go to the big pool of so many opportunities for masters, and when you finish masters, you can go for doctorate in that particular area. So those are the categories of levels of education where the scholarships are given. So if I say my personal opinion, try your best to finish a bachelor's degree in your own country so that you can have more opportunities for masters, and finish masters to have more opportunities for PhD. But in very rare cases, you can also apply for bachelor's. If you get it, you can go to study. But don't stop studying your country because you have good results or something like that just to wait for bachelor's degree scholarship. You can continue with your own life. Thank you.